Hello, I'm Gregor McIntyre of Faifley Parish Church. On Sunday we read from John 15, I am the true vine. And we started to think about what that might mean. The Old Testament uses the symbol of the vine to mean God's people. They are the vineyard. There are parables there which demonstrate that the vineyard can be both a glorious gift to a community, providing a glorious wine that is fermented, but also there are warnings that God is quite prepared to grub up a vineyard that brings no fruit. So we see something happening in Jesus' claim to be a vine that echoes with those stories from the Old Testament. And there, in just a few words of his opening in John 15, we can find it. I am the true vine. The way in which the vine is clarified is not another vineyard, not a new vine. I am the true vine. Reading as we are from the NIV. That means Jesus is claiming to be the only vine that brings glory to God. This is to my Father's glory, that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. That's what we are meant to be if we are part of the vine. Christian life is meant to be so closely matched to the very person and life of Jesus that it is as if we are grafted into him, wholly a part of him. We are to remain in him as he remains in the Father. If you keep my commands, you remain in my love, just as I have kept his commands and remain in his love. So as an example, I offer how I experience the very life of Jesus. Waking in the morning whilst I stumble out of sleepiness and into proper wakefulness, my first thoughts will be of starting the day right with him. And a prayer is offered, nothing grand, no words that would be offered in church as such, but just the good morning of a man who wants to spend his day with Jesus. And through the day, sometimes the prayer is very focused and quite deliberate, bringing myself, my parishioners and family before God through Jesus. And then at other times, it is the snatched moment of just him being the one who is with me and has seen what I have seen, heard what I have heard, and listened to as I've done my best to speak to others with the kindness and respect and the generosity, and waited with the patience and all those other virtues that Christians have an ambition to make their own. But it's never mine, it's always his. It's always his because he is the source of the energy and life in my Christian faith. He is the love that I offer others. He is everything that I want. And he gives me everything that I need in life and love, so I can go back and love my family and my parishioners better. The life of Jesus is my life. Easy perhaps for me as a minister to claim that kind of bond, but I know there are plenty in my congregation and others whom I've met who spend their day with Jesus in just the same way, in retirement, in school, as well as at work. We know the true vine and belong to him. Many blessings.